circles. He's not bending his knee. Alright, so hold at the knee. Go around both directions. Nice and slow. Okay, do both of them.
It's actually holding his knee.
Yeah, holding him at the knee so he can bend it.
Okay.
Is that okay or is that
Both ways. And then I'm going to go sneak right for this one into the twist. And that just goes right to the
A
twist.
little booger.
So let me go right to the twist again, because we're there. And then here comes the twist, and he's straightening his leg. He's saying, no, thank you. Can I do it? Can we do the twist? Thank you. And there's the twist, Mom. Okay?
Hold his shoulder and then twist.
Yeah, so he doesn't roll. Then I'm going to go right to an ankle, and he's not tight, but we're just checking ankle range of motion. Okay? And there it is. If he was to ever fight you, you could stop. Like if he's not in the mood, and see right there how he's pushing into me, you would back off and not do it at that time, but you're just checking his range. And as you know, he's a little bit looser and his range is good. Also, by doing all this touching, we're stimulating him to move. And the more he moves himself, the more active and stronger his muscles will get and building up his tone as the end result. Okay? So that's spot checking his ankles, and they look nice and loose. Good. And then stimulating him to move by touching him and having him move himself. Beautiful. So up against gravity.
Yeah, he had that little thing, because he had the thing on his other foot.
Yeah, so sensitive. So also we want midline with hands. So I'm gonna stimulate him here, his pecs, and there his hands come in. So we want him actively to move against gravity to build up his strength. And so by me asking him to do that, what is he doing? He's all over the midline. His hands are to his face, his hands to his mouth. Granted, he's sleeping. And so when he's awake and he's more playful, a couple months down the road, he's awake longer, this is when you really want to get him active midline, hands to toy, hands to mouth. Granted, he was sleeping and I startled him out of a dead sleep. So, but when he's awake and it's just before you feed him, stroking his pecs like that, we'll bring his hands to midline. Good moving. And that's one thing you just want to see. You want to keep seeing him move against gravity, punch in the air, reciprocal kicking, those kind of things. And just by touch and stuff, that can actively get him going. All right. Now for his head, we can use the rooting reflex, where we stroke the cheek and how he does it himself. As he gets older, it'll be a rattle or a toy that he actively turns to the left, actively turns to the right. You never want to crank on him to take him over there. So you want to see if he can actively do it himself. Yeah. You just did it a second ago, huh? Thank you. You say no?
He's like, I don't smell any milk over
There
there.
you go. There you go. And stay.
He stuck his little tongue out.
Sometimes we can also just give him a range to play in. Like we know he really likes to come all the way over here, kind of block it so that he doesn't come over as far, and then he has to go back. So giving him that window of a range to play in, that you're trying to really encourage the looking over to the left instead of the right. Again, at this picture in window, he is looking this way more, and that's why probably Elisa stressed the head preference to the right. But once we get him up and out of bed, like you said, he's all over the place, and that's good. That's what bottom line, that's what we're looking for. So if he looks to the right, encourage the left. If he looks to the left,